on because he big too. I ain't hopping out no more windows. Go ahead, Joey. I got your name right. We good, brother. Go ahead, player.
The first time you got my name right, she Swiss is like showed him. Yeah, this is why as a white man I have Caucasian issues. You know, the last comedian, she's up here, she's talking about, and I'm hearing mellow yellow, and I'm going, what? Not Modelo, mellow yellow. And I said, why does that woman want a lemon lime soft drink? It's not that available. I ain't seen that nowhere for sale. Get that woman a mellow yellow. Go down to 7-Eleven, I don't think they got one there. Dang. And then, you know, it adds to my vocabulary coming to these shows. You know, about a year ago, I learned what bibbin was. And then this show, I learned what tripping was. And I was going, I tie my shoelaces. It's like don't shame the other gang members. The only gang I ever known was the Sugar Hill Gang. That was as ghetto as I got. Hip hop, hippity hop. So as a representative of the Caucasian community tonight, I thought I would do what I would. You know, the Winter Olympics wasn't that long ago, and so, you know, a lot of people think the Olympics is too commercialized now. Well, when they lit the opening ceremonies, when they lit that Ozempic flame, didn't you feel great? And it was a great Olympics for the United States, but not so much for Canada. We beat them at their own game. Yeah, the white guys going to talk about ice hockey. What? I mean, they just did it. And so, you know, we won the gold medal. But what? And a lot of people are blaming President Trump for his tariff on Canadian hockey goals for that. And I don't know. You didn't get that one. But people don't realize just a couple of days later, in the Paraplegic Olympics, in the gold medal hockey game, the U.S. Paraplegic team beat the Canadian Paraplegic team. And after that game, Canadian hockey didn't have a leg to stand on. You know, folks, dark humor, as Joseph Stalin probably said, dark humor is like bread, not everybody gets it. And so I went to Disneyland a couple of weeks ago. They got some good deals now. You know, I got a 30-year 6% on my tickets. Means like a mortgage, okay. Anyway, I heard about a new Disney movie coming out. It's about the breakup of the old Soviet Union. 101 damn nations. Okay. So my shirt here I'm wearing tonight deals with cryptozoology. Now, that doesn't mean you take Bitcoin and go out and buy an elephant. This is about legendary creatures like the Loch Ness Monster and Sasquatch, Bigfoot, you know, that kind of thing. And it might, you would have to know us, but a lot of people would be surprised that me and my wife are like low-key, really laid-back Bigfoot hunters. And we're not like those people on TV and they're standing up on a hill and it's raining and they got a baseball bat and they're banging on a tree and then they're going, "Woo!" And then they're going, "I think I heard a squatch up there." And I'm at home going, "I don't think I heard a squatch up there." But my wife and I, we're different. Because we're driving down that back road and we're looking for Bigfoot to walk down out of the trees, come beside the road, wave us up. "Would you like a selfie?" "Hey." Okay. So, I got this old dog, 12 years old, little white terrier. And they looks like a little sheepdog. And they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But this dog now has learned, God bless him, that if I'm leaving the house and there's no one there, he'll go down the hall, and if the bedroom door isn't open, he'll pee in my bedroom. All these years I thought I had a terrier and I have a golden reliever. So I'm going to be performing next week, a week or so, at an old folks home up in Vacaville. And I'm going to call it Last Stop Comedy. And you know, down in Southern California right now, there's health professionals coming from all over the world. Because there's all these hospice agencies and no one's dying. They got no customers. People are calling it a Gavin Newsom miracle. And a lot of people right now, they're concerned about that oil going through the Strait of Hormuz. Well, I just got to tell you something, folks. As long as we got Governor Gavin's hair, we ain't got to worry about oil. I'm Joey Porter. Good night, folks.